Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another troll reaction slash impression featuring the best boys, Getselious and Sithscott.
Hello.
And this time around, we'll be talking about a game that I had a chance to play at PAX West known as Demonschool, which I got some thoughts about it. So before we get those thoughts out the way, consider subscribing to the channel, hit the bell as well, be notified as go live with content. And now, Scott, let us know the brilliant people behind this game.
Alrighty, so Demon School is developed by Necrosoft Games and published by Eastbird Games.
Awesome. And we're going to keep saying it as Yeastbird because we play the Yeast series. Unless they tell us it's wrong, we're going to keep going for it. So, oh man. So, this game combines a lot of SRPGs and TRPG tactics together. You are stuck with your four-party squad of Faye, Dustin, Namako, and I forgot the dude with the glasses name. I'll just call him Not Me. He's not me. Oh no no no! But in all seriousness, dude with glasses has taste in gunsmith cats, and I respect that because gunsmith cat is amazing. And if you don't know what gunsmith cats is, now you know how old I am. I'm so old. But no no, as this
Almost gray hair coming. Almost.
almost it's almost happening. Yeah, I'm gonna have some gray dreads in my next update. But no, in all seriousness, this game has a lot of elements you may notice from other SRPGs and TRPGs, where you may notice a Persona S5, and there's his name, Nute. Although, yeah, Newt or not Nute, I'm just gonna call him Bro with glasses. He's the bro. But all
Glass
seriousness,
bro.
glasses bro. But in all seriousness, these four major characters are all you're gonna need. Each of them has special abilities and different ways to deal with combat when they move or do things. So what this game does is different from other SRPGs is obviously it has an action point system that allows you to use your action points freely until you do X amount of moves and then you can do whatever. But this game gives you the ability of free actions. When you move to left or right and the game notifies you whenever you see a blue square, it's free. Now, if you just move to the left and switch to another character, that's an action. So you have to do your free action and action. You can't stack free actions, essentially. Just lean out the nowhere there. I tried, it does not work. so so that's about it. But it's how the game works is essentially you plan out all your moves and your combos and your attacks, and then when you click action, the game will display all the things you've done, such as punching a dude, comboing them, healing yourself, activating special abilities, etc. And every time you beat I would say, a battle level, you have to now seal the portal to stop the demons from coming into your world. Keep it shell nutshell, no spoiler story whatsoever. So, about the game, how I felt about it, it feels really good to play, and it really rewards creative thinking. Similar to how a game that Scott and I can't stop playing, this game called Baldur's Gate 3, it just doesn't, like, Baldur's Gate 3 rewards you for being creative. This game rewards you for being creative for your combos. If you
Which is
want,
a really nice feeling, by the way.
oh well, yeah, it does. I mean, look, let's put it this way, right? Random tangent here. So, my favorite character is Namako because Namako is like me. She just vibing. She has a job. She covered wars.
She has a job. Yep, that's just like me.
Yeah, just like me. And her ability is she can stun enemies into position or knock them in, or in certain angles, knock them to your opponent. So if you're able to do a chain stun with her, you could just snap photo, combo, 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 and let Faye or Dustin just punch them. And it's really, really cool when you do that. What's really, really cool too is that let's say I mentioned each character's unique ability. Nute has an ability where he can heal you. Now, well, healing is lame, true, but in this game, if you heal someone that's already at full HP, they gain one extra point of damage they're going to do. Imagine the combo gets stacked with that, an extra point of damage. Just saying,
Healers have a purpose. No.
healers have a purpose, yeah. Or as I say, support, not healers. We're supporting, okay? We're not always healing.
That's
So,
fair.
yeah, it's true. But what the game does really well is the pixel art's really good. The art style actually reminds me of Persona 1 or particularly Persona 2 art style,
Yes.
where it's kind of like this very manga-esque but kind of gritty art style. Looks really, really good. The art development team is really, really nice. 5 stars, you guys doing anything. And that's pretty much how I feel. That's how I feel about the combat aspect of the game. The other aspect of the game I enjoy is the downtime where you can talk with your teammates, like in Persona. I know, I'm gonna make a lot of Persona references. It's
Social links? What? No.
Yeah, the game actually has a social link system where you can build trust of your teammates and unlock more abilities with them, and that's kind of cool. So I'm looking forward to that. It's really cool you can do that. The bosses look like actual monsters from the Shin Megami Tensei series. I think it's a really cool, gritty, like monstery series, and I can't wait to get my hands more on it. It plays well. It's really smooth. The only thing people have to get used to is how the AP system works and the special system works. It's not that bad, as well as there was a couple of things I was able to find in the early access build I was able to play at PAX West that I hopefully, depending on the developer, they'll allow it to be in a full game. If you guys want to know, hit me on Twitter. I'll tell you what I mean because I don't want to spoil it here in the video. But check that out. My Twitter's right there. I Getselious. Always hit a homie up. But in all seriousness, there's a couple of things I think is pretty interesting the game does, and I think it might hit that itch for people looking for a unique way to play SRPGs and TRPGs together. Like, it's just a very unique way of playing it. It's not Disgaea, it's not Fire Emblem, it's not, it's not it's not Tactics Ogre. It's not Tactics Ogre. I know, but
is that the negative part right there? No.
I mean, it could be Tactics Ogre, right? It could be. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna have.
Could be Tactics Ogre.
Yeah, we're not. Sorry, we're not gonna do a political fantasy where we devolve into killing every villain who actually has a moral point while they're doing things. So, but in seriousness, not yet. But in all seriousness, it's not any of those SRPG RPGs you played in the past, but it's very unique in its own step and does things in a way I think it's interesting for the space to try out. So I can't wait for the full release to try it. And obviously finding more of the case falling in and my fellow demon hunters. So I think that's pretty much it. Scott, you saw me play the game. You can give your any opinion, things you notice from me struggling or failing of those when I do make me wombo combos.
One thing that I really appreciated with the game itself, I remember, was them having like an action point system, and the more that you try to use one person, the more action points are required to use for them.
Exactly.
So it like really incentivized you to actually utilize all your party members, so you wouldn't have to just basically utilize one party member like 3 times and that was your turn, or you could utilize all 4 of them like another 4 times each or something.
Right. It also because it tries to wean you off that strategy, which is very common in these RPGs. You find the character, your best character, and you just win with the best character. You screw no, that's not happening.
No, I mean, you can still try that, but odds are you're not going to do very well.
Yeah. And like I said, the animation's done well. The pixel art's really cool. Another thing I'll take used to YouTube is like your first phase is like planning your moves and do anything, and then when you end your turn, that's when all the action happens. You'll see it, and it's really fluid. I think it's really kind of cool. The
execution phase.
The execution phase, exactly. The only thing I really hope for is, they sell more swag where I could buy the characters. I like to buy Phase T-shirt if possible. I would.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Or better yet, you have you sell new tays like scarf or shawl. Or personally, you look. I know it's expensive, but if you could sell a Namco, camera. Or a Namco baggie, that'd be great. It could be I covered wars, She and I have a job. We covered the wars of our time frame. Don't ask about those wars, but they were wars,
You're not supposed to talk about it. That's the whole point, I thought. Oh.
That's the point. Oh no, going back to PD. No, I was kidding. But, all serious, I think this game is really cool. You should definitely check it out. Wishlist it on Steam if you can, if you haven't already. And that's all I have to say. You got any more to add to that, Scott?
I like this art style. I really do appreciate them doing kind of like an upgrade to the original Persona series art.
Yeah,
So I'm really looking forward to seeing more of that.
Yeah, exactly. It reminds Persona 1 and Persona 2. I say a little more Persona 2 because Persona 2 looked a little more grittier.
Yeah.
But Persona 1, the remake, has really banger tracks. This game has some banger tracks. Put it together, guys. So look, if you guys want to make more money, if you could sell the OST along with I'll pay the full $20. Okay, whatever, 25 if I have to. Right, just do it. Put it in the game. All right,
maybe the $40 vinyl. No,
$40 vinyl. That's a little too much. I don't even have a vinyl. I don't even have a record player. Oh, they call a vinyl player now. I'm not that rich.
Oh, you think people actually have to have the vinyl player to play those? I thought they just had them.
Oh god. We can go into a huge conversation with the vinyl collection scene later. But with that out the way, thank you guys so much for listening to our takes and our impressions of a game we played at PAX West, Demonschool, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.